I possess the power of Thor's hammer. Not actually really, but this thing is really cool and it looks just like Thor's hammer. This is actually a Tesla charger cable holder and it's designed to look just like Thor's hammer. Cable holders are a huge help if you own a Tesla or really any EV. These things are crazy expensive. These cable organizers allow you to easily and safely store the charging units and even wrap the cord around to keep the cords safely stowed away and off the ground, extending the life of your charging cable. You're not going to want to miss this one. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. This is not only a quality made product, but it's a brand new design that technically isn't even really available for sale yet. It's a unique take on a cable organizer designed for Tesla. The guy that's designing this and trying to put this whole thing together reached out to me and was like, hey Chris, I have this really cool and unique design for an accessory that I'd love to share with you. He's a big Thor fan and he's a big Tesla fan, so I thought he would kind of combine the two together and design this. I'm not quite sure if he has plans to design other ones that maybe could be used with non-Teslas, but the insert for this is designed specifically to work with the Tesla charger. I don't know the last time I've seen such care and quality put into the design of a product. First of all, this thing is solid aluminum. This is metal. This isn't like a plastic cheap thing. This is straight up metal all the way through. The end cap here, I feel like might be a little bit plastic, but the centerpiece here, this is all metal. Secondly, the detail that went into this design right here on the edges of the hammer is just unbelievable. I mean, that is super fine craftsmanship at its best. They even took the time to put the little blue line on the bottom, the luminescent glow. Now this doesn't actually glow, that's just a painted blue line, but they are gonna come out with a version that does have a luminescent on the bottom that will light up and glow when light touches it. I am a huge supporter of small businesses that are trying to start something, not only that's like thoughtfully made, but by doing it the right way. And that was honestly one of the reasons why I wanted to make this video and why I wanted to showcase this thing. And before you guys start ripping me apart down in the comments, I'm not a big comic guy. In fact, I don't even know whether Thor is DC or Marvel. Give me a little bit of a break. I've never been a big comic guy. I've seen some of the Spider-Man movies. I actually really love the Guardians of the Galaxy series, but I've never gotten into like the Superman, Captain America, Thor. I've never got into that realm of things. So I didn't opt to do this one because I'm a huge Thor fan. I opted to showcase this one because A, I just appreciate all the time and effort and thoughtfulness that's put into a good design like this, but also because I just appreciate small business that's trying to do things the right way. And that's exactly what the creator of this is trying to do. I'm going to show you the install itself, and if you're interested in this, well, you're more than welcome to pick one up. Now, as of the posting of this video, the owner of this is actually getting ready to kick off his Kickstarter campaign. So if you're interested in one, you're welcome to join in on the Kickstarter, and you can purchase an early version of these that will be coming out. We're going into our garage, and if you've ever seen any of our early videos where we've showed you the garage, our garage is a giant mess. There are 5 people that live here, 3 of which are small boys with lots of toys and lots of sporting equipment. Anybody with a bunch of kids, I'm sure can understand and sympathize. So before you jump down to the comments and start talking about how overcrowded it may seem to be, please just keep that in mind. Now, with that disclaimer put out there, let's go check out the install. I actually already installed the base plate of this. This is pretty much all it really comes with. You get the Thor's hammer charger cable head, and then you get the hardware plate that will mount to, and then you get the hardware, the screws themselves. Now, they did send me non-matching screws, but look, I'm going to be honest with you, I mean, they sent me a sample version of it. This isn't the final production. The one you get is going to have matching screws. The base plate itself is also made of aluminum. This is solid metal. This is not something that's going to easily break. This is kind of where we've installed some of the others that we've shown on the channel before, that we've done reviews on. This, we brought it down a little bit lower because it has 3 holes to install here. So I needed kind of more space to work with to put it on. The hammerhead literally just slides on. The back of it has these little grooves here. So you can see that little groove, the little tongue groove on the top and one on the bottom. There's the name of the company right there that makes this Moray. We're just gonna slide right onto this plate. Make sure you got the top and the bottom lined up, which I now have. I have the top and the bottom on, and then you're just gonna go ahead and slide it in. And the nice thing is, this has like a little stopper back here. So like when you're sliding it, it literally stops. You don't even have to worry about trying to make sure, oh, my center of it, is it good to go? It will literally stop as you push it. And it has this little U shape here where you would go ahead and loop and put your cord, which we're gonna do in a minute. First, let me go ahead and secure my 2 back screws there, so that way this doesn't wiggle anymore. They actually send you these 2 little tiny micro screws that are gonna go back here into this little plate back here that's gonna secure this in. So scratch everything I just said. Once this is in, it actually creates this little tiny hole right here, and that is where the screws go in. And boom, just like that, it's secure on there. Now the charging cable goes into the bottom, and I know what you're thinking, because I was kind of thinking the same thing. Is it really gonna grab it and hold on to it with it just dangling out the bottom? And you will be surprised the amount of hold that this little bracket down here has. It does. It will hold it really strong, and then to get it out, you just kind of have to give one big motion to get it down. It doesn't take a whole lot of effort to get it out. We'll even get Michelle on here to show you, to make sure that, you know, it's pretty easy to get in and out. And then you just loop the cable up like you would on any other one, and it sits right in here on this U pattern right here in the middle, and it just sits right on there. Now you've got Thor's hammer charging your Tesla. Well, holding the charger for your Tesla. All right, let me grab our charger. Nice loop. Then you just take your charging cable, and it goes right under here in the bottom, and then boom, it goes right in. I mean, it's literally that simple. And then to grab it, to pull it out, you just pull straight down, and it releases. There's not a button or anything you have to press. This is actually a pretty nifty design they did. I don't know how they came up with that, but it's really cool. It's just like I guess it's a pressure system. I don't know, but there is no button that you have to do. You literally just grab it. It fits right in the hole. Boom, it goes right up, and now you got Thor's hammer just chilling right here. What do you think of the Thor's hammer Tesla charger?
It's very different. I like how it kind of puts this back a little bit. I feel like when it was sticking out here before, it added a little bit. It's nice that it's underneath.
It's a little bit more compact, right?
It is. And this is nicer too for the wider.
And then literally you just grab it and then you just pull down. And then put it in. Yep, it just goes right in.
Yeah, that's easy enough. It's definitely not as easy as taking it out of like a regular charger, but it's not difficult either. I mean, I even think it wouldn't even be hard for Mason to do it.
That's a good question. Maybe we should try that.
Well, he's probably still in his PJs, but you can give it a whirl.
True, maybe we shouldn't do that. Thor's Hammer Tesla Edition. I actually think that thing is really, really cool. I will go ahead and I will drop a link down to the Kickstarter campaign down below. On January 16th is when that Kickstarter campaign goes off. If you're watching this like way past January 16th of 2024, then I will try and update that link down below to the product page itself, so that way you can pick one up if you want to. If you're a fan of like Thor and that whole comic verse stuff, then this is like a must-have if you have a Tesla. Even if you don't like that stuff though, it's still something that's really cool. It's very unique, and it certainly is really high quality, and there's just so much detail that went into it. And if nothing else, if you want to just support a good old-fashioned small business based here in the USA, absolutely check it out as well. If you liked this video, if you thought this product was pretty cool, make sure to like the video and let me know down in the comments below. I'm sure Danny and his team are going to be watching the comments, so if you have any feedback about the product, make sure to go ahead and drop that down below. Let him and his team know. Plus, I'm always here, so if you have any questions, maybe I can jump in and help as well. If you like cool Tesla accessories like this and you like just EVs in general, maybe consider subscribing to while you're down there. And lastly, if you're interested in checking out a really cool video all about the Tesla battery and how fast it degrades over time, because we show you in this video how fast our battery degraded over time, go ahead and click that one right here. If you want to see the last video we did, go ahead and click that one right there. Thanks as always for watching, guys, and we'll see you in another one real soon.